Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the brand new Hilltop Athletic Complex. We are glad to have all of you here, and we're even more excited that we finally, after 4 attempts, have a chance to open up these new fields for baseball and softball players, and especially those seniors, to get a chance to be on these fields for the very first time. We are glad Mother Nature has finally allowed this to happen today. So again, we're glad to have all of you here, and we're looking forward to the dedication ceremony and a couple of great games here later on this afternoon. Before we get started, I'd like to make a couple of introductions, several introductions actually, for those that would like to acknowledge here today. First of all, our members of the Board of Education are all with us here today. First of all, President Henry, Vice President Alicia Bemis, Board Member Jim Perdue, Board Member Crystal Minner, and Board Member Amy Thomas. Thank you all for being here today to help be a part of our opening. I'd like to also welcome, on behalf of the City of Reading, Mr. Pat Ross. He is here today in the place of Mr. Bemis, Mayor Bemis, who's not able to be here and join us today. And I also saw Council Member Katie Anachico here, so welcome, Ms. Anachico. From VSWC, our architectural firm, I'd like to have a warm welcome for Evan Kelsey. Also from Conger Construction, I saw Rick Russler here. There you are. Thank you. Many of you don't know how much time he has spent here and how I'm sure he's proud to see this open up today too, so thank you. I'd like to also welcome, and we'll welcome them here onto site here just in a few minutes, but the American Legion is here to post the colors and be a part of our ceremony today. So when they are cued, they will be joining us here in just a few minutes. I'd like to, at this time to turn the microphone over to Board President Ms. Warnery, as well as Vice President Ms. Alicia Bemis.
Education, we are very excited to welcome all of you to our dedication ceremony for the Hilltop Athletic Complex and celebrate our new district facility that will be home to Reading baseball and softball for years to come. And it's a great day to be a Blue Devil, isn't it? Yes. Isn't it? I would like to introduce the Board Vice President and Buildings and Grounds Chairperson Alicia Bemis for additional remarks regarding our new complex.
Everyone for being here today, and as the chairperson of the Buildings and Grounds Committee, mostly want to thank all the members of that committee that we started about 4 years ago now, with specifically this being one of our first big projects in mind. We were able to host community meetings, gauge interest on what to do with this property, and ultimately put this plan into action with that committee to make this a reality here today. So looking at it, knowing that we're still not we're so excited, and we hope that the students and the community feel the same way and are as excited as we are to have facilities finally that we can call our own. So again, thanks to everyone involved, specifically with our committee, and I hope that everybody enjoys it. So let's play ball.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to invite Evan Kelsey from VSWC here to the podium to share a few words from VSWC. Thank you.
Not much for public speaking, so I'll be short and sweet. But on behalf of VSWC, I'd like to thank the school, the city, and Conger Construction for helping us make this a reality for you guys. It's been an honor to be a part of this project, and we thank you guys very much.
next up, I'd like to invite Pat Ross to say a few words on behalf of the City of Reading.
Said I had about 10 minutes. Is that all right with everybody? I'm honored to be here on behalf of the Mayor Bell. Everybody here probably knows Mayor Bemis. He bleeds Blue Devil Blue as much as anybody I've ever met in my life. And I've been here now almost 13 years, and I'm excited for this. I didn't go to Reading, but I love the city of Reading, and I'm excited not just for the kids that are playing here today, but the little ones in the back, little ones over here. This is an exciting time for our community. We have a beautiful new school. We have a beautiful new facility. I'm excited about what's going on in the city of Reading. We also have Councilman Tom, and he's blending in with the blue there. But I'm just excited with this opening, everything going on here. I'm excited. I'm excited, for our community to come out next week and support the levy. I'm going to go out tomorrow and vote early. Vote yes to support our levy. I know this isn't a levy thing, and apologize, but I thought I'd, I don't often get a chance to speak my opinion on things, but, as good as our schools go, our city goes. So I'm excited, to support this, and this is awesome. I remember when I was in high school, I went to private school, but we didn't have, we had rough facilities when I was there, and right after I left, they got all new ones. And this is exciting, for you guys to get to play on. And go out there and beat Wyoming today.
Yes, my apologies, Mr. Tomlin. I did not see you back there, but welcome. Okay, at this time I'd like to also bring Evan Kelsey back to the podium. We have some very special donations that have been a part of this project, and I know Mr. Kelsey has been a part of this, and I'd like to turn it over to him to share what's very exciting about this project in addition to the brand new fields. Mr. Kelsey?
Thank you. I'm a part of Rolling Thunder, Chapter 9 Ohio, and that's a POW MIA group. When this project started, I wanted to do what we could to help them out in this project. Some people know that my brothers-in-law also go to the school, and they're playing baseball for the baseball team, so this project is near and dear to me. So I talked to Coach Hayes after one of the meetings and asked him his thoughts on it. He said he loved it, so I brought it up to everyone else. And we started working with Crystal Menor and the Ladies Auxiliary. And between the two groups, we were able to donate and dedicate the flagpole, the flag, the dedication plaque, and the POW MIA Chair of Honor. So just want to show our gratefulness for those service members who have made the sacrifice to do what we can, or do what they have done, so we can have what we have.
Thank you, and as you have a chance to maybe take a closer look, it is a very special commemorative piece to this property that will be here for a long time, and we're grateful to have it and grateful for the donations. It really does add a nice piece to our new facility. At this time, we will invite the American Legion for the presentation and posting of the colors, as well as we'll be raising the flag at the flagpole. So board members, as well as Jimmy Sanders, and again, I'd like to thank Jimmy for all of his work in Omnia 360 to get this ready for us today. Jimmy will be assisting with raising the flag here today, as well as our board members. And if we could also have Mr. Ross, as well as our head coaches, Coach Hayes, Coach Schinkel, if you could come forward and have you be a part of this here as well. So at this time, the colors from the American Legion.
guard, halt. Left face. Color guard, present arms. Color guard, left shoulder. Color guard. Our nature colors are present. Proper hand salute. 2. Color guard, left face. Forward, march.
Thank you very much. This time I'd like to bring our varsity coaches to the podium for the few remarks. Coach Schinkel, Coach Hayes, come on up.
That's my coach.
Yeah. I'm going to speak on behalf of RJ and I, but we are very appreciative to be here, and we have a number of people that we'd like to thank today. I'd like to start with the board, and in particular the Grounds and Building and Grounds Committee, excuse me. I'd also like to thank our current administration, Mr. Enix, Mr. Davis, and so forth. I'd like to thank Chuck Lafata and Colette Lewis, who kind of were the ones that got this project off the ground a few years ago. I'd like to thank VSWC, Conger Construction, Team All Sports, for making this beautiful facility. I'd like to thank John Payne for all of your support and coordination as our grade AD for the past 6 years. I would like to thank Richard Morgan for all of his support throughout the years. You'll see a nice card over here that's got some bars on it. Mr. Morgan has provided that to us to use so that we can drag our fields and take care of other business up here, so we very much appreciate that. I'd like to thank RJ Hayes for being my spring sports partner for the last 6 years. I'd like to thank everybody who's kind of helped us get the fields to where they are right now. That includes FD Franklin, Scott Tommen, who's been cutting the infields for us in the collars of the fields, Jimmy and Gavin from Omni, And then last, it would be remiss if we didn't thank Bo Bemis, the City of Reading, and Seth Redwine. We've spent a lot of years down at Koenig Park, and the city has always been very welcome and gracious to us and gave us a facility to play at, one in which we've left a lot of memories down there. And we very much look forward to creating new memories up here, so thank you very much to them as well. Last but not least, I just want to say that our players and coaches, we're very appreciative of this opportunity. We know that this is not something that happens often, and so we appreciate that this is what we get to do and where we get to play and what we get to call home for many years to come. And we're very excited, and we look forward to creating a lot of memories up here and hopefully bringing lots of titles and lots of victories up to the Hilltop facility. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Schinkel, and once again, we'd like to thank all of you for being here and being a part of the opening ceremonies for the Hilltop Athletic Complex. I know we've waited a long time to see some baseball up here today. I hope that many of you, or all of you, will be able to stay and watch the first pitches on the new fields here, I think at 5 o'clock. Am I right? Yep. All right. Well, once again, thank you. Thank the weather, and I appreciate all of you being here. And go Blue Devils. Thank you.